Welcome to Story Time. Since today is Shiv Baba's day, we will be listening to a story from the Murli. There are many stories pertaining to Shiva and his wife Parvati. The following one, which is quite well known, tells how Parvati begins to fall asleep when Shiva is relating to her the story of immortality. Spiritually, the significance of this story is that Shiva, the Supreme Soul, is telling all of us souls who are also Parvatis the story of how to become immortal.
One day, on the top of a mountain, Shiva was telling the story of immortality to Parvati. While Shiva was speaking, Parvati began to fall asleep. When Shiva asked, she explained that she was not actually asleep but had closed her eyes because she was then able to concentrate better on the story. In reality, however, she had been asleep. Nearby there was a pigeon, also listening to the story. While Shiva was speaking, it kept answering, mm-mm, mm-mm, which gave Shiva the impression that Parvati was really listening.
When Shiva finished the story, he asked Parvati if she had enjoyed it and asked her to repeat the content. Parvati apologized, saying that she could not do so. Seeing the pigeon, Shiva realized that it was the bird which had been listening and responding to the story. Seeing Shiva's anger, it flew away in effort to escape being punished. Shiva wanted to shoot the pigeon with his arrow, but the pigeon reduced itself in size and flew into the mouth of Vyas's wife, who at the time was drying her hair.
Vyas is mentioned in the Murlis as the writer of many of the scripture stories. The pigeon sat in the stomach of Vyas's wife for 12 years, and during that whole time she was considered to be pregnant.
After 12 years, the pigeon was born as a 12-year-old boy named Sukdev. As soon as he was born, he started running into the jungle. Vyas, his father, ran after him to stop him. A few women were bathing in the Ganges and Sukdev ran past them.
Vyas, however, stopped and looked at the woman, who became angry and said to him, "The way you're looking at us is offensive." Vyas said, "You didn't mind the boy looking at you as he ran past. So, why are you getting angry at me?" The woman replied that the boy was so soul-conscious that he hadn't even noticed that they were bathing, whereas he, an old man, was so body-conscious that his way of looking at them was insulting.
So, by listening to knowledge, we enjoy the fruit of it, not only for 12 years, but for 2,500 years in the golden and silver ages.
The second aspect of the story is that the version of those who have heard the story of immortality is totally pure. That is, it is soul-conscious vision, whereas the vision of those who read or write the scriptures is body-conscious.
The significance of the story relates to the confluence age, the age in which supersensuous joy and immense happiness are attained. The conclusion is that if we listen to the story of immortality, that is knowledge from our sweet Baba, we can gain immortality, happiness, and purity.